Since stepping into the squared circle, Roman Reigns has forged an extraordinary path, one shaped by resilience, star power, and an undeniable presence. Born Leati Joseph Anoa'i, he didn't just inherit a legacy from the illustrious Anoa'i wrestling dynasty, he redefined it. Roman Reigns wasn't always the tribal chief. He was once an aspiring football star, playing for Georgia Tech and later having brief stints with the Minnesota Vikings and Jacksonville Jaguars. But his true calling lay elsewhere, in the world of professional wrestling, where bloodlines are sacred and charisma rules the ring. His WWE journey began in 2010 at the Developmental Territory Florida Championship Wrestling (FCW), but it wasn't until his 2012 debut on the main roster that Reigns shook the WWE universe. Alongside Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as part of The Shield, he burst onto the scene with black tactical gear, silent fury, and a devastating spear. But Roman wasn't meant to stay part of a trio. As The Shield dissolved, he stepped into the spotlight, sometimes polarizing fans but never fading from it. Booed, cheered, doubted, yet always standing tall. It wasn't just brute strength or his Superman punch that set him apart. Roman evolved. He embraced the criticism, grew more calculating in the ring, and returned after a hiatus with something entirely new, an identity that would rewrite his legacy. He became the head of the table. The tribal chief. A role that blended real-life heritage and wrestling psychology into a character that dominated WWE like few ever have. Leading the Bloodline storyline, Roman Reigns didn't just win matches, he created theater. The rise and fall of alliances, the tension between loyalty and rebellion, the emotion of family turned foe, all unfolded around him. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, Paul Heyman, all rotated in orbit around Roman, who stood at the center like a gravitational force. Fans from across the globe watched, particularly in India where WWE commands a massive following. For millions, Roman Reigns isn't just a wrestler, he's a larger-than-life icon, a symbol of perseverance, power, and respect. But what lies behind the aura? What's the story of the man behind the gold gloves and icy glare? Roman Reigns' financial success reflects his top-tier status. With an estimated net worth of 170 crore rupees, or around $20 million, Reigns sits among the most elite earners in the business. His income from WWE alone is reported to be approximately $5 million annually. That includes not just a base salary but revenue from merchandise, live event appearances, pay-per-view bonuses, and promotional content. He's also carved a niche in Hollywood. In 2019, he appeared in Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, playing Mateo Hobbs, cousin to Dwayne, The Rock, Johnson, both on and off screen. It was a brief but symbolic appearance, a nod to his crossover appeal and deeper roots in entertainment. Endorsements. While he doesn't flood social media with ads, the few brands he associates with are high profile and align with his image, powerful, prestigious, purposeful. Luxury also finds a home in Roman Reigns' world. He owns an enviable fleet of high-end cars, including models from Mercedes-Benz and Range Rover. His lifestyle is elite but not flashy. Based in Florida, he lives with his wife Galina Becker, a former athlete herself, and their children, away from the noise of the ring. He once called Bloomingdale home, a quieter place, before fame and the weight of the world title belt shaped his day-to-day reality. Yet behind the glory lies grit. Roman's toughest opponent wasn't an in-ring rival. It was leukemia. First diagnosed in 2007, he battled the disease quietly. Then, in October 2018, he made it public, surrendering the Universal Championship to focus on his health. The WWE Universe, often divided in their reactions to his character, united in support of the man. His return in February 2019, announcing the cancer was in remission, wasn't just a comeback, it was a moment of triumph. A reminder that strength isn't just muscle deep. It's also found in vulnerability, in courage, in honesty. That moment changed everything. Roman became more than a character. He became a symbol. When fans chant his name today, it's more than admiration. It's respect. For the journey, for the pain, for the rise from ashes. He doesn't perform every week now, his appearances are selective, meaningful. But when he walks down that ramp, every eye turns. He carries the company's future on his shoulders like a crown, a burden only few can bear. The Bloodline saga continues to evolve, as new members enter and old allies fracture. Yet the axis never shifts. Roman remains the epicenter. His influence isn't confined to WWE. His look, his mannerisms, his phrases, "acknowledge me," have become pop culture references. Memes, merchandise, commentary, all echo his impact. He's respected in locker rooms not just as a draw, but as a leader. Younger talent see in him both the possibility and the price of greatness. He's not just living a legacy, he's building one. As Roman Reigns continues to climb heights, one thing is certain, whether it's in WWE rings, on movie screens, or in global conversations, he's not just surviving the spotlight. He's mastering it. And for every fan who sees him, whether from the front row in Florida or on a mobile screen in Mumbai, Roman Reigns stands as more than a performer. He is a story of legacy, evolution, triumph, and fight. He is not just a wrestler. He is the tribal chief.